Here is one influential content creator that is the reason why I'm a shifter, let alone found the phenomenon in general. Without this man, I literally wouldn't be talking to you all, nor have my purpose. Time to give recognition to Lucid Dreaming Experience, also known as Reality Shifting Experience, and as Stefan. I still remember trying to find myself in 2023, and one day I was just scrolling on YouTube, searching up videos on astral projection and the multiverse. Then one of his videos popped up talking about how to astral project. Then, of course, found videos of the crowning gem of my life, reality shifting. Listening to him talk really made me feel better because he just gave off this down to earth, free spirited vibe who spreaded nothing but love and helped others find their calling. In one of his videos, he talked about how things we see on an everyday basis, whether if it's the news, propaganda, society, the matrix, and overall just negative things and people, isn't ours. This right here is not all ours. It was put there for a specific agenda, and we have come a long way to realize that we've always had the power to control our realities and change timelines. This life and body isn't all there is, and we're just infinite consciousness having a very brief human experience. And the other thing I liked was how he didn't have an over exaggerated personality over it. He was very informative and talked about how it's ancient history that we're barely catching up with. A lot of people talked about shifting like it's something new and unusual. Some even say it's made up. I personally liked it when he debunked Odd Ones Out anti shifting video. Dude, he was seen as a hero for that, as he should be, cause that Odd One Out guy has always given off closed minded, smart ass vibes. Kinda like those know it alls, you know? I'd always remember simply just going through my day, being locked in, thinking about my desired reality. Then sometimes that situation pops in my head at random times. And I tell myself, did you remember that time when Stefan cooked Odd Ones Out, bro? I don't know why my brain always entertained that situation a lot. For some reason, my vibes also went up, and I just felt like I was on cloud nine. That can be said for every time he uploaded. I saw this guy basically as a role model, and I remember very vividly. One of his most impactful videos was when he taught us how to reality shift in 3 minutes, giving us such simple and concise methods without making us feel overwhelmed. When he told us to visualize ourselves doing something very exciting in our new reality, whether that's hugging someone we love or doing something very emotion filled, that hit me, and to this day, I still do that. I've even successfully shifted with this method. Then, not too long ago, after my spiritual awakening finally solidified itself, I knew where I was going after death, found my mission, and met people who elevated me, whether that was a friend or enemy. Then, in the fall of the same year, I started my YouTube channel. And for those of you who didn't know, the shifting experience part on my channel is actually inspired by his old channel name, Lucid Dreaming Experience. The dreaming part is just substituted with shifting. It is very hard to tell without the knowledge because, as much as he inspired me to make content about what I love, at the end of the day, I pride myself in originality and uniqueness. 2 years, man, is not even a long time, but still, where did all that time go? I wanted to be a good human being, love others, be humble, and give others advice I wish I knew. I definitely did it thanks to all my grind. Yes. But also, his inspiration. Even now, as a villain, my life circumstances did change. But one thing that always remained intact is my purpose. On to the present. His teachings are definitely outdated but unforgettable. These days, the shifting community is less toxic. The misinformation has decreased, and there are many more evolved lessons now on how to excel in the phenomenon. For example, using your left brain to work for you instead of trying to go against it or turn it off. After the first year of my shifting journey was over, here came 2024. That was a very bittersweet year, but definitely more happened in that year than the year prior. Flash forward to 2025, the next stage of my spiritual awakening happened and blew the other 2 years out of the water. But in order to get here, there had to be risk, experimentation. We all got to start somewhere. The reasons why the years after were so successful is so it can learn from the mistakes of 2023. And everything good that happened in that year gets more perfected in the later ones. This won't be the first time it happens, and for sure, the definitive versions of my desired years to shift back to. And the next year upcoming, 2026, will blow 2025 out of the water as well. This is all a good thing though, because 2023 shouldn't be better than 2025. Because if that was the case, then it would show the needle isn't moving, and the bar is set low. But it was the confidence I was able to build in 2023 from his influence, is why I did move the needle. Because I always set the bar high for myself, even right now. Stefan still does post, but very inconsistently. Once a month or every few months, even though he only posts subliminals now. It's not a bad thing, but I wish he would go back to doing videos where he just talked to us. Maybe teach evolved lessons about reality shifting, given his new channel name is Reality Shifting Experience. But that is all his choice. I highly doubt he'll ever see this, but if he does, thank you for all your teachings that are way more than just advice or motivation. They are lifestyle choices. It was all because of you, Steph, that I became aware of all these infinite beautiful realities that are linked to me on a spiritual level, and I'm hoping one day to see you in the next life. Lastly, I'm going to address the elephant in the room. I am going to share the meditation for shifting. I just had to give it more time to experiment with, number one. And two, for you guys too. It's definitely been helping me. But the reason why I give things time is because I'm not going to ruin my credibility by giving you undercooked material, like how most content creators do. They're posting and talking about shit they don't even practice. That's not what we do here, though. Okay, I'm out of here.